Weigh-ins for tomorrow night's PXC 47 show wrapped up this morning at the P.I.C Amphitheater. Tinian Fighter Pete Cepeda will be facing Tyrone Jones in his PXC debut. Cepeda weighed in at 152 pounds, while Tyrone Jones stepped onto the scale weighing 155.5 pounds. Jones is coming off a loss and is hungry to get back on the winning track. In the 125-pound division, Saipan's Vince Mazga will take on Scotty Eklevea. Mazga's coming off a win against Eklevea's training partner, McLean Alfred, while Eklevea is also coming off a win in his last PXC fight. Both fighters stepped onto the scale weighing in at 125 pounds even. Frank the Crank Camacho will look to keep his run at the 155-pound title alive when he steps into the cage against Japan's Shuto champion, Yusuke Kasuya, tomorrow night. Frank weighed in at 156 pounds, while Kasuya comes in 2 pounds lighter at 154 pounds. The two fighters are very experienced in the fight game, with a lot riding on this fight as well as the lightweight division. Korean top team fighter Kwan Ho Kwak will enter the cage and put his undefeated record on the line when he takes on Trevin Jones. Both Kwak and Jones weighed in at 136 pounds even. Jones plans on keeping his name at the top of the 135-pound division and will need to pull off a win against his KTT opponent. In the only women's fight of the night, PXC veteran Courtney Casey will square off against Tiger Muay Thai fighter Helen Harper. Casey is 2-0 in the PXC and has shown good punching power the last time she fought in front of the home crowd. Harper, the shorter fighter, has a good ground game and is strong in the clinch. Casey weighed in at 116 pounds. Harper at 118.5 pounds. Darren Yenoyama is coming off a big win in PXC 45 and will be facing a tough Japanese opponent in Kentaro Watanabe. Yenoyama stepped onto the scale weighing 126 pounds. Watanabe a few pounds lighter at 124 pounds. Darren is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, while Kentaro is a Shuto veteran. Hansol Kim and Sebastian Kadestam will highlight the night in the first of two main event fights scheduled for PXC 47. Hansol Kim, known in the fight game as Baby Lim, after showing a similar fighting style to his UFC training partner. He's a striker who presses forward. Kadestam, on the other hand, is a very strong welterweight fighter who has vicious leg kicks and knockout power as well. Kim weighed in at 170 pounds. Kadestam at 169.5 pounds. In the last fight of the night, the Beast, Jang Yong Kim, will put his flyweight belt on the line when he takes on Japan fighter Yasuki Yachi. Jang Yong Kim is one of the strongest fighters we've seen in the cage, with good submission skills and strong wrestling. Yasuki Yachi is a fighter who can mix things up and poses a threat to Kim's belt. The champion Jang Yong Kim weighed in at 144 pounds. Yasuki Yachi at 144.5 pounds. Get your tickets now. Don't miss out on another action-packed night of fights tomorrow night going down at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. Keeping with news out of the PXC, let's hear from Frank the Crank Camacho about his matchup with Yusuke Kasuya.
He's very experienced. You know, he's a Shuto champion. You know, if you're a champion in Japan, especially a Shuto champion in Japan, you know, you don't just become that guy overnight. You know, so there's years of training, and years of experience, and years of technique. He's dangerous everywhere. You know, but the thing I like about this fight most is he's a scrapper. So he's gonna come in and he's gonna try to take my head off. You know, so. And hey, that's what I try to do. So it's just gonna make an even better fight. And I need this win for my goals ahead. And he needs this win. You know, a win over Frank Camacho is definitely gonna propel his career into the next level. And this is what we're both looking for and what we're both trying to do.
Last but not least, here's some information you need to know about the Payless Kick the Fat 5K and the chip timing portion of the run.
After the cutoff date on March 13th at 6 p.m., you're able to register at any Payless markets. But the fees do increase to $15, so we really encourage the community to come out, register early, register online at www.paylessmarkets.com or any of our store locations. We do encourage you to register early only because you do get a chip timing which goes around your shoelaces, and it actually gives you efficient race results. Now, in the previous years, we've always had a backup at the end. This will actually eliminate that bottleneck.